Monday morning to you. I hope you all had a great week. I did at my conference last week, but it's good to be back. So our gospel today is from John chapter 6, verses 22 through 29. And Jesus, it tells us in the gospel, at least the one I'm reading, it says that Jesus had fed the 5,000 people. Then it sent disciples on the way, walked across the water. And so now the crowds are looking for Jesus, and they eventually catch up with him. They take boats and come across the sea to find him, catch up with him, and he tells them, he says, the only reason you're looking after me or for me is because you want to be fed again. And he says, there's other more important things. And he tells them it's basically to believe in him. And what I think he's calling us is that, reminding us is that, we have to have a deeper relationship with Christ, that we can't be superficial. And I get this, I understand that sometimes it gets a little hard, but I also see this in people that they come to me, they're all upset, and they can't figure out, where God is or why God did this to them. And I scratch the surface a little bit. Well, yeah, they're Catholic, but maybe they come to church once a year, twice a year, if that. So they're demanding everything of God, but they're not willing to give themselves to God. And so I think all of us, we have to be very understanding. We have to understand that we are to give ourselves, to have that deep in that relationship. No other relationship works well when it's just superficial. The depth, the beauty, the power comes when we fully enter into it. So I encourage all of us to always continue to read, to pray, to study, to think with our head and our hearts about our relationship with God. Now, as part of unsolicited advice, I read this book. We're reading it for book club, and it's a great book for anyone about Jesus, written by Father James Martin. So if you want to read that, I encourage that. Okay, and it will help to understand where Jesus comes from and what's going on. So, okay. Take care. I will see you back tomorrow.